Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 1004 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today, we're going to do another phone tip episode. And of course, it's based on iPhone, but if you take a lot of the tips and just Google them, if you're on Android, you can get figure out the same way to do things. And also, I have tons of these. And if you even do part of them, you'll be lightning fast on your cell phone. You're on it all day anyway, right? Might as well do it faster. So if you want to get all the back episodes I've done on phone, go to screwthecommute.com/training and just put in the search box the word phone, and you'll see, 10, 15 other episodes with a couple tips each, but each tip that I've chosen for you can just make you lightning fast and save you a lot of hassle. All right, hope you didn't miss episode 1003. That was a really great microphone I've discovered that's portable and just fantastic. You've got to see it at episode 1003. Anytime you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. That was 1003. Okay, pick up a copy of my automation ebook, version 3.0. If you have the old version, scrap it and go to screwthecommute.com/automate free and pick up the new version at version 3.0. And of course, check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and my school at imtcva.org. Okay, this first tip I just love and I use it all the time. It is great. This is how you can change the font size on an individual app. Or you can use the same tip to change it on all your apps at once if you want to. But some apps, are no problem to see, but some apps are just, this font is too small. So the first thing you got to do is get stuff into your control center. And your control center for modern iPhones, and some of you may not even know what the heck that is you swipe from the top right to the bottom left and it opens up a bunch of stuff where you can control things. Like if I do it on mine, let's do it here, I can control the flashlight and the airplane mode, and I can lock the screen so it doesn't switch on you when you're trying to look at something sideways. And I can do the screen brightness and the audio and the calculator. And I put a bunch of stuff. You can put stuff in here that you like. So that's the control center. So what we're going to put in there is your font size. And so here's how you do it. You hold a blank, first of all, swipe from top right to bottom left, hold a blank spot on the screen, and then click Add Control. And there'll be a whole bunch of them in there. You might put other ones in there that you think you like. But put text size, click on text size, and then hold the blank to close the screen again. Then, if you want an app that you can't, you'd like the text size to be bigger, you open that app, and then you open the control center, and it'll give you a choice. Do you just want to change the font on this app, whatever the name of it is, or all apps? And so you can slide that left and right to see which one you want. If it's just this app, slide it and leave it on that. And then there's a slider that'll allow you to adjust the size of the font in percentage, like 110%, 150% of the font size, of the normal font size. Then you click on the blank in the control center again, and then there you go. You raise the font in that. And I do it. Anytime I run into an app that's just a pain in the neck to read, I just control center, open the app, control center, raise the font size, hit the blank, and then now I can see the app a lot easier. All right, so there's your tip there. Now, I'm going to give you 7 tips, which turns into, 12 tips on how to save your battery, how to get more battery life. And I'm also going to give you a link in the show notes to a nice guy that gave a real short video and just shows you where to click to do all this battery saving stuff. But anyway, the first tip is you turn your phone to low power mode. And you do that by go to settings and then battery. And then you just toggle low power mode on, and that will save your battery. Number 2 is your screen brightness. So go to that control center I just told you about, swipe from top right to bottom left, and adjust the screen brightness. The brighter the screen, the more that's going to eat your battery up. Now, there is a setting somewhere, I can't remember where it is offhand, but you can set auto brightness. And the guy in the video does show you that. And then it'll adjust the screen for whatever situation you're in and help save your battery automatically. All right, number 3 is manage app refresh. So that means it's always if you leave this on full blast, it's always checking every app you got and, to bring it up to the latest deal. Well, sometimes you're not using stuff for months at a time or years at a time. So you don't want to be wasting the battery on that. So go to settings, general, background app refresh, and you can either turn it off totally, or you can go through all your apps and pick individually which ones you want to use it on. Some may be more important and necessary for you. Like, for instance, I'm a pilot and a drone pilot. I want to keep up with the latest stuff on that stuff. Okay, let's see. Number 4, location services. So go to settings, privacy, and then you can change individual apps on or off, whether you want them to track your location. That eats up a lot of battery. Number 5 is disabling features that you don't use, like, for instance, Hey Siri and haptic kind of features. That's the kind like it vibrates or, makes a noise or I'm sorry, not noise. It's something that you can feel on the iPhone. Turn that off and that'll save battery. Number 6 is Wi-Fi. Anytime you're on Wi-Fi, you're going to use less battery than if you're on Verizon or T-Mobile or whatever your carrier is. Okay, number 7 is just a couple other tricks for you. Is close apps when you're not using them. Reduce your notifications on the apps so that you're not getting notified for stuff that you don't need or care about immediately. Turn off your Bluetooth and your AirDrop unless you're using it actively. See, so all of those things will make your battery last a lot longer. There's also an optimized battery thing that you'll see on the video that I put in for this guy, where you only charge to more than 80% and the phone learns your charging habits and all kinds of cool stuff. So there's just some more tips, but I highly encourage you to look at all my other tips on using the iPhone. And again, the Android has most of these things. It's just I don't know how to use them. So you just have to Google that particular feature on your Android and learn how to do it. All right, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and my school, imtcva.org. And we will catch you on the next episode. See you later.